Hello there and a warm welcome to Superscreen's Media News, broadcasting to you live from Lagos. I am Adenike Oweye Ajiboye. Senator Eyinaya Abaribe, who is in custody of the Department of State Services DSS, and the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ifop Nnamdi Kanu, have appeared in court. Kanu, who was pending charges of treasonable felony against him before the court, has not been seen since September 22, 2017. This action led the prosecution to ask the court to revoke Kanu's bail, and consequently, Justice Binta Nyako ordered Kanu's sureties to show cause to explain why the 10 million naira bail bond they suretyed should not be forfeited to the federal government. Senator Abaribe and other sureties through the council filed applications asking to be discharged and asked for the arrest of Kanu.
The court has already said it here that he never gave an order for his arrest.
So why is he arrested?
That's why we are surprised. Because there's nothing wrong he has committed. When his house was searched, what they found were nothing that is incriminating. They were said they are looking for arms and ammunition. There was no arms and ammunition found. They were saying they are looking for incriminating documents. No incriminating document was found. If you are talking about sponsoring a proscribed body, you must be of somebody who has bags of Ghana must go of the dollar and the pounds and the naira to be sponsoring it. None of them was found. So we are really surprised at the turn of events. And you might have to make a small connection. On the 17th of October, Nnamdi was to appear here. The state, 2 weeks to that, the state invaded his house. And then we are now where we are. Today, the surety is to appear before the court, which is 26. On 22nd, he was arrested. How do we run the system this way?
The court specifically made an order for the sureties to show cause today. And they were expected to be in court today and respond to the order made by the court via their counsel. Few days before this matter came up, he was arrested. And in open court, in the course of the proceedings, you had the court clearly stated that they never made an order for him to be arrested. The court never made any order for him to be arrested. So DSS is on a clear mission on what they are pursuing.
Justice Nyako has adjourned hearing in the case to November 14th for hearing of the application. Senator Abaribe was taken away by the operatives of the DSS immediately after the court proceedings. While the matter is ongoing, the supporters of the senator representing Abia South besieged the Federal High Court carrying placards and chanting solidarity songs. And away from that, the Afenifere Renewal Group, ARG, has described President Muhammadu Buhari's criticism of groups clamoring for restructuring as non-visionary. President Buhari on Monday criticized the groups calling for restructuring of the country, saying they had a personal agenda. The president said this on receiving a delegation of Urhobo traditional rulers and members of the All Progressives Congress from Delta State at the presidential villa Abuja. You recall, the All Progressives Congress, APC, had set up a committee chaired by Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai on true federalism in August 2017. The committee later carried out consultation across Nigeria to fill the polls of Nigerians on the contentious issue of restructuring. And our chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, Adams Oshomole, has vowed that former President Olusegun Obasanjo will return the $16 billion he alleged was allocated to the power sector during his presidency. Oshomole said under his watch, the party will be supreme, stressing that all party stalwarts, including the president, will be bound by party decisions. He also affirmed a new regime of regularity in the meeting of the party's statutory organs. Oshomole has also said he will reposition the party ahead of 2019 general elections. Oshomole made this known during the formal handing over of the new National Executive Council (NEC) of the party in Abuja. The new chairman said he will ensure that the party establishes a progressive institute that will enable leaders and members have ideology of progressive politics that will aid good governance in Nigeria.
I want to assure you that all of us members of the new NWC, as you rightly said, we have the benefit of having, out of the two deputy national chairmen, one is new, one has been there with you. So we won't have to go and make phone calls to find out when so matter happened, what was the position. We have people who have been part of it, and the secretary, who should be the official custodian of records, happily for him, is also re-elected, and therefore that will help, the process of continuity and all that we are expected to do. Let me assure you that we are all very proud of what you have accomplished, and we will work very hard to try as best as we can to improve even on the high record that you have already set. I'm also clear that we are assuming office at the eve of an election in Ekiti State. But I'm very confident that all we need to do is to make sure that the instrument that was ruthlessly deployed by the then ruling party to rig us out, that rigging machine has been dismantled. So I am very confident that Ekiti State will be won on the basis of our records in comparison to their own records, and ensuring that there is free and fair election.
On his part, the former chairman of the party, John Oyegun, while congratulating the new chairman, prayed his tenure will be a distinguished one.
It is my prayer that yours will be the most distinguished and successful. My duty today is brief and short, and that is to introduce you basically to what is now your property, your headquarters, your building, and your office, and to go through the formality of the handover. I have put my thoughts briefly on paper. We didn't want to make it long because, thank God, you have some of the best minds who have survived the electoral process, and we will work with you.
Former APC National Chairman John Odige Oyegun speaking there. And away from that, property worth millions of naira have been destroyed by flood after a downpour at Ikare Akoko in the Akoko Northeast local government area of Ondo State. Report says the rainfall wrecked some streets in the town, including Ilekwa, Jubele, Esse, Okorun, Semosemo, Okoja, and Iku, among others. Residents attributed the development to the blockade of drainage channels in the town, which, according to them, did not allow free flow of water during the heavy rainfall. However, the State Commissioner for Information and Orientation, Yemi Olowo Labi, said the government will take action on the matter, stressing that the administration has started repair of roads across the 18 local government areas of the state. Convener of the Bring Back Our Girls group, BBOG, Obi Ezekwesili, has marched to the presidential villa Abuja to protest the killings by herdsmen across the country. In a statement made available to journalists by Obi Ezekwesili, she accused the government of bias and lack of concern for the security of citizens' life and property. Ezekwesili, who is demanding justice for the dead, called on President Muhammadu Buhari to end the killings by securing the living in all affected communities across Nigeria.
They just held the banner of Dr. Ezekwesili, and they are intimidating and threatening every member here that are protesting, and they say they are going to shoot. They have taken phones of a lot of those who are protesting right now. They say they have their right to deal with.
Former Chief Whip of the Ekiti State House of Assembly, Sunday Akini, has defected from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressives Congress (APC). According to Akini, he left the PDP due to Governor Ayodele Fayoshe's alleged high-handedness and disrespect for top leaders of the party. He said this has led to internal crises and mass defection of influential members to the opposition. You recall that the Assembly had on June 13 suspended Akini, representing Ikere constituency, for alleged terrorism and slipping through in the last 3 years. The Atiku Abubakar campaign organization has urged Nigerians to vote out President Muhammadu Buhari in 2019. National coordinator of the group, Fresh Onuwa, who disclosed this to journalists, said Atiku is the answer for 2019, adding that President Buhari's government has failed in every sector. The group, which also condemned the latest massacre of innocent Nigerians, said the federal government has failed to meet the aspirations of Nigerians. However, the group urged Nigerians to vote in Atiku Abubakar in 2019 for a better country and restoration of sanity to human lives. And now, over 3,000 members of the All Progressives Congress (APC) have decamped to the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Edo State. The APC defectors from Etsako Center, Edo North, said they decamped to PDP to fight for the freedom of Nigerian citizens. You're still watching Superscreen's Media News, so we'll take a short break here. And when we return, we'll bring you news from the business world. Join us again. Welcome back. You're still watching Superscreen's Media News. And now in business world, the transmission company of Nigeria, TCN, has cleared 655 power equipment containers that were stranded at various seaports in the country for more than 15 years. Managing Director TCN Usman Mohammed, who disclosed this at a workshop in Abuja, said the firm has been able to raise $1.57 billion through its transmission, rehabilitation, and expansion program. Mohammed said the total number of stranded containers recovered by the company is 655. He said that in order to stabilize the grid for effective service delivery, the TCN had to attain the mandatory effective measures and telecoms facility for the country's power system operator to efficiently manage and control they agreed. President Muhammadu Buhari has been urged by a group of concerned citizens to expedite action on his assent to the Petroleum Industry Governance Bill. National Coordinator of Public What You Pay, PWYP, Peter Ebule, who disclosed this at a press briefing in Abuja, said the petroleum industry in governance is expected to have been transmitted to the president for his assent, but was recalled by the National Assembly for a review. The group also advised the National Assembly to shift its focus on the passage of the outstanding components of the PIB, addressing its community issues and the fiscal framework for the sector, without which Nigerians could not have the PIB in place.
We're also encouraging the National Assembly to take the part of national reference, because we have confidence in them that they will pass this bill. It's not just debating on the bills, but also ensuring that they pass these bills quickly. In anticipation of the bills getting to the president, so in line with his stance, which he has made severally on corruption. Now, one of the things that is important in this regard is that the key things some of these bills, in fact, all the bills want to do, apart from structuring the institutional framework of administering both the operation administration of the entire petroleum industry value chain, it's also the monitoring of the revenue accrued from the operations, not just how it is being remitted to the government, but also how it is being expended.
The Natural Oil and Gas Suppliers Association of Nigeria, NOGASA, is set to assist the federal government in cleaning up the downstream oil sector from adulterated petroleum product supply. The deputy chairman of the association, Abdullahi Idris, disclosed this to journalists shortly after its Board of Trustees BOT meeting held in Abuja. According to him, the association is planning seminars and awareness campaigns for its members on its mission.
At first, it was a serious members that has high integrity, members in a good reputation of doing this business without any illegality, and making sure that all the members, we screen everybody to remove the bad eggs in the industry. You understand? So that's the purpose of doing this. So the lay down points are to make things easy for all of us to avoid having issues with bunkering and others in Nigeria. Yes. With all the members of suppliers in Nigeria. Simply because when you form a unity in Nigeria, you will educate yourself and form a serious unity to develop yourself in terms of all the challenges in the business and clean up the system very well, because the system itself has so many challenges. So that's why we are coming up together to create seminars, awareness, to educate our members, to remove adulterated products and make sure we are bringing sanity to the system. We are tired of a lot of complaint of low quality, scarcity issues in Nigeria, diversion of product outside. A lot of members, they don't even have the knowledge of how to trade in oil and gas industry.
On his part, Nogasa BOT Secretary Edison Nwosu said the association in some states are owed over 300 million naira by industries, construction companies, states, and individuals. Nwosu said Nogasa plans to return to its principal objectives with benefits to their members in Nigeria.
Industries, construction companies, the individuals, states and stations, they use this oil and they cannot go to the depot to queue and stay many days to get this product. It is the suppliers who have the strength and go to the depot to get these products and then give you, at the end of the day, you owe him. So because of, we don't want a situation, there will be crisis based on the system on ground now, peace. We have developed a unit to make sure that both the supplier and the end user, they are happy. If the federal government already know that this union, this association will exist, and in as much as they will exist, the federal government knows that we have come to clean the industry.
The association has, however, shown that the oil industry will soon witness a new dimension to organizational networking. You're still watching Superscreen with the news. We'll take another short break here. More news after this timeout. Join us again.